I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
What time it is? Put your feet up, get your mind right. It's Slym J, and we're going live. Tune into the Slym J show, yeah. It's just my opinion, unfiltered, real talk, no limits, no dominion. Tap in, unwind, kick it with your girl tonight. Slym J is live and the vibe is feeling right. Just my opinion, yeah, we're seeing what really happens. She's keeping it 100, she ain't checking for a script. If it's on her mind, you know it's coming off her lips. The things most won't talk about, yeah, she going there. With a smile and a laugh, she's stripping down the layers of no filters, no fluff, just a raw reaction. In a world of fake news, she's the main attraction. Cracking jokes, doing the most, keeping the energy high. But she keeps it grounded like a cloud in the sky. From the deep dives to the side eye, she's seeing it all, bringing the heat while she's standing tall. It's a safe space to vent, it's a place to be free, just a woman. I know that's right, and a whole community. Don't just watch, tap in. Don't just listen, unwind. The truth is better when it's shared, one opinion at a time. You're locked in. The Slym J show. Real talk, real reactions. Let's see what happens. Put your feet up, get your mind right. It's Slym J, and we're going live. tap in, unwind, kick it with your girl tonight. Slym J is live and the vibe is feeling right. Just my opinion. Yeah, we're seeing what really happens. No filters, no fluff, just a raw reaction. In a world of fake news, she's the main attraction. Cracking jokes, doing the most, keeping the energy high. But she keeps it grounded like a cloud in the sky. From the deep dives to the side eye, she's seeing it all. Bringing the heat while she's standing tall. It's a safe space to vent, it's a place to be free. Just a woman, I know that's right. And a whole community. You're locked in. Real talk. Let's see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are ready for another episode of Slim Just My Opinion. I want to do a little bit of house cleaning away. While you're here, make sure you like the button, hit the like button, the button of the likes. Go ahead, hit that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get Slim in the building. Slim J.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, y'all, I got some tea, and it's not good tea. But before I get into that, I'm gonna let you all get what you get, your popcorns, your drink, or your snacks, whatever it is that you get to listen in and tune in with Slim J, just my opinion. And make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, share it with a friend. 21 and older, because I can get a little raw at times. You know what I'm saying? But of course, nowadays, these kids got more knowledge than you do. You've been here longer than they have. What? But anyway, go ahead and do that. So while y'all doing that, we're gonna go ahead and see what the chat is saying.
Now, I will say this: StreamYard is acting, not StreamYard. We use Restream. Restream is acting up right now. I cannot pull the chat up, but I do have it on my phone. So, I want to give a shout out to Baby Scorpio in the building as always. She say, "Hey, hey, hey."
Hey, baby Scorpio in the house. Hey, 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 hey.
He said, "You right, girl."
Oh,
So,
hey.
so we shouted them out. Thank you for the 3 people that are with us right now. Make sure you hit like for the algorithm, all that good stuff, like we already said. But yes, Slim, you got you a nice little bit of a trial getting started. So yeah, that's where we
Okay,
at.
I got that 3 piece. Let me get some fries with it. Cold side to the side. I
And a
don't
biscuit.
what we can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. Also another thing, before we get started, real quick, guys. I also want to give a shout out to the Untouchable Empire on the rewatch. Right now, they got somebody going live right now, so they're gonna come back and watch it. Probably tomorrow. So right now, if you're hearing it, it's tomorrow. So thank you guys for the rewatch. Make sure you put a like or something in the comments and hit a like as well.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank everyone for tuning in, even those who just listen to me and don't look at me. I appreciate it at times. Sometimes I don't like looking at myself.
Oh Lord.
Get a little tired. That work, boy, that work get you.
Yes, it do.
Wait, I need y'all to love on me. Give me some more likes and some more attention so I can get to that 50K, that 100K. So, we can break bread together. I ain't God, but I can feed a couple people.
Facts on that. All right, now Slim, I see we got a lot of reactions. A lot of reactions. So, how many do you want me to play?
Okay, well, since we sitting on threes, let's go. Let's do three and see if we can get some response from those first three, and maybe we'll set a little extra. We
Baby,
might give you a little mystery one.
yeah,
One
Baby
of the
Scorpio said buttermilk biscuit at that to add to that three
what is
piece.
it?
Yeah,
Okay, got honey with it.
of
I
course.
loves me some honey. Just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding.
All right. All right. All right. Let's say this right here. All right. Here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear it in the chat. Again, I apologize for not being able to pull up the chat right now because Restream is doing something crazy. It's not showing any chat. It's not showing anybody watching, but I do know that we do have 4 people watching now. So, because I got it monitoring somewhere else. Let's go ahead and play this reaction. If it will play. Hold on. You didn't see me clicking it. Let me try again.
I've been married to you for 40 years now, and I haven't had a single.
Restream is acting up. Hold on 1 second. Let me work on something for 1 second.
So you know what? Anyways, I didn't tell JG this, right? So I have a guest in the background.
Oh, you do? I don't see him.
Background. Yes, in the background. That's probably because they on my same stream.
Oh, okay, okay. Also, shout out to Zyrex. Good to see you, Zyrex. She said, "Hey, Slim and Jeremy."
Thank you for tuning in.
So you done pulled a fast one on me, huh? You done pulled a fast one on me, Slim.
Oh, we gotta do surprises. I mean, come on. If we let each other know what's going on all the time, then you know,
I ain't mad at it.
slipping there once in a while. So I got this sweet pea, in the background because sometimes we delaying. So sweet pea, she decided to come through and listen in and put some inputs on that. Slym J, just my opinion.
Okay.
Maybe her opinion tonight. We don't know.
I ain't mad at it.
What you got, sweet pea?
I don't hear nobody. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and hit these reactions going on. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on this side. Let's go ahead and play this reaction, if I can.
Married to you for 40 years now, and I haven't had a single good day.
No, it ain't wanting to play. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's always something. Thank you, Zara. If we are doing one for the night, it'd be great if this stuff would actually work. That would be awesome. Let's see here. I don't know why it's not working, but we're gonna figure it out.
Hello, can you hear her?
Say something.
Hello, world.
Say again. Say something.
Hello, world.
Yeah. We got you. Well, we had you. She must be nervous.
I've been introduced.
Yes,
Y'all know me. I'm Sweet Pea.
Sweet pea in the house.
All right, Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea in the building.
Da, 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 da.
I would say. Normally I would say my face is in the. Normally I would say my face is in the place, but tonight I gotta say my voice is on the mic. Hello. Ooh.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
No, ain't no nervousness going on, boo boo.
All right now.
So that's that damn sweet pea. She gonna be rocking me throughout the show. We're gonna do this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. You good. I'm just trying to figure out what's wrong with this here restream. I didn't reset it. So we're gonna try one more time with this and see what we can do with it.
Married you.
I told you from the start, you are my everything.
I hate that it ain't doing right. Let's see if another one to play. Let's see. Nope. I don't know. We might not be able to do no reaction tonight. But I will say that Zyrex said, hey, Sweet Pea. And she also said, I'm gonna voice my opinion.
Say don't.
LOL sometimes.
Maybe it's a lot of people that do, restream on Thursday, and maybe the wire's a little hot. There's a bunch of people out there trying to get out there in this social media land. So,
Yeah, but for a little while we didn't have no problem. For a little while we didn't have any problems. Remember?
Hello.
You can't hear me? Oh man. I don't know if she can hear me or not.
Hello, world.
Well, hey, if y'all can hear me, then that's good. But if she can't hear me, then that's bad. So let me call her real quick and make sure that we all on the same page. So y'all can get behind the scenes.
What's the night?
Hi, so I can hear you just fine. I don't know why you can't hear me though. It's showing that my monitor's coming through good. So I don't know what's going on right now. So I'm gonna drop off and come back and hopefully it'll help it out. Okay. Go off of mute real quick and tell them we're gonna do a refresh and then I'm gonna play the music. Okay.
So, y'all, we having some technology difficulty.
Oh, Zarek says he can hear both of us. Well, we can't hear each other, Zarek.
Let's go off and restream back in. And while he do that, then I'm going to go ahead and let y'all listen to the introduction again. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah. You know what time it is. Put your feet up, get your mind right. It's Slym J, and we're going live. Tune into the Slym J show, yeah. It's just my opinion. Unfiltered, real talk, no limits, no dominion. Tap in, unwind, kick it with your girl tonight. Slym J is live and the vibe is feeling right. Just my opinion. Yeah, we're seeing what really happens. She's keeping it 100, she ain't checking for a script. If it's on her mind, you know it's coming off her lips. The things most won't talk about, yeah, she going there. With a smile and a laugh, she's stripping down the layers of no filters, no fluff, just a raw reaction. In a world of fake news, she's the main attraction. Cracking jokes, doing the most, keeping the energy high. But she keeps it grounded like a cloud in the sky. From the deep dives to the side eye, she's seeing it all, bringing the heat while she's standing tall. It's a safe space to vent, it's a place to be free, just a woman. I know that's right, and a whole community. Don't just listen, unwind. The truth is better when it's shared, one opinion at a time. You're locked in. The Slym J Show. Real talk, real reactions. Let's see what happens. Put your feet up, get your mind right. It's Slym J, and we're going live. with your girl tonight. Slym J is live and the vibe is feeling right. Just my opinion. Yeah, we're seeing what really happens. No filters, no fluff, just a raw reaction. In a world of fake news, she's the main attraction. Cracking jokes, doing the most, keeping the energy high. But she keeps it grounded like a cloud in the sky. From the deep dives to the side eye, she's seeing it all. Bringing the heat while she's standing tall. It's a safe space to vent, it's a place to be free. Just a woman, I know that's right. And a whole community. Locked in. Real talk. Let's see what happens.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh, we hear each other very well.
All right. So the good news is we're delayed a few seconds, so they're gonna hear this in the interim. So that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and get this pulled up. I don't know what was going on over here. I restarted everything. Um, we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I can hear you good now, so that's important.
Okay.
Thank you all for rocking with us. You know, technical difficulties do happen, and I promise you, this wasn't nothing that we was trying to do this time.
We don't never try to do that shit. What are you talking about?
I mean, but this caught me off guard. I thought we was good.
I know, right? I thought we was a bond.com, but I ain't.
I guess we still got dues to pay.
Okay. But guess what? Thank y'all for tuning in with Slym J Just Her Opinion, because y'all still showing us love and still, rocking with us. So we really appreciate that.
All right,
We can't do it with y'all. So let's see if we can get these. Yes.
I know, Taco. I just need to put some black cock in it.
She did some who?
What you said?
That's what I asked you.
I don't know. Yeah, you sent it.
Hey, sometimes I just pass it along the way when people send me stuff. I be like, okay, we're gonna pass it. And if I don't,
I don't know. We might just need to try to at least play what we need to play. I don't know what's going on.
yeah, you know what? We're not gonna waste our time on that. Like I said again, we apologize for the technically who. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into some real stuff. It was two incidents that I was looking into. One caught me by surprise, and the other one, it caught me, but not by surprise. I just think it's horrible. That people do not, they don't take up for people no more. Especially kids. You know what I'm saying? So the first one I'm gonna get into is this man from Houston, Texas. Well, what it was Pearland, I think it was.
Yes.
And he had his wife up in the house for 5 years. Like, man, okay, when COVID-19 came out, we had no choice. We was it was side piece getting mad because they couldn't see their side piece. It was, people that wasn't used to being in the house or used to being locked in, to like a little area. So it was so much going on. But imagine you is not in prison. You in your own home, a $1 million home, and you only have access, or you only in like one room for 5 years. I'm not on papers, but unfortunately, the lady, she was disabled. So the way the story had went, that she was disabled, and her husband was allegedly taking care of her and her kids. Now, it was some parts about the kids that I just didn't get a full definition, on what was going on with these kids, and how these kids was not able to talk to no one or call anyone. I really didn't get all the details of that because they did not put it out there. But they did put it out there that this man was, um, allegedly taking care of his wife, and she was disabled, and he would feed her like egg and something, just to keep her health, I guess, per se, just where she wouldn't die. So just now, just my opinion now, I'm assuming that he kept her alive because she had some kind of benefits to keep this home that they were staying in, you know, up. You get so much money per month, and he's out here just interacting with the community, doing what he doing, and nobody did not pay attention to where is the wife, where's the kids. I mean, I'm assuming that these kids and the wife, they probably seen them maybe one time out of 5 years. I mean, we're gonna have to do better. We're gonna have to see what's going on. But let's see what the chat say first, and then we'll go ahead and get into the story. So what?
Baby Scorpio said, insane. How does this happen for so long? And then we were having our technical difficulties. Zyrex was letting us know that she could hear both of us at the same time.
Okay.
So
cool.
I guess that was entertainment.
Hello.
And then she also says hello, Sweet Pea, as well.
Yes. So Miss Sweet Pea is in the building.
So we are up to date. Everything's running good now. So let's see if we can play this video.
Let's get it. Let's go.
A Clear Lake man is now facing multiple felony charges after investigators say he locked his disabled wife inside of a bedroom of their $1 million Clear Lake home for years. Police say the woman was recently able to call for some help. Fox 26 reporter Leslie Delaspore is live outside that home with the latest on this disturbing case. Leslie.
Yeah, that's right, Caroline. So neighbors I spoke to today tell me that they're shocked. They say that this home behind me here has always looked as it does right now with the blinds closed. So they had absolutely no idea of what was going on inside. A horror story was happening inside this $1 million home on Crown Ridge Court in Clear Lake, right next to the Bay Oaks Country Club golf course. Houston police say officers responded to the home around 7 a.m. March 6th after 46-year-old Ruby Rivera Johnson called for help. Investigators say the woman told police her husband, 46-year-old James Earl Johnson, had been locking her inside a bedroom against her will for years. She also told police she was not properly fed, sometimes given just 1 egg a day and dinner. Court records say the woman, who has disabilities, was confined to a bedroom for 5 years without phone access, proper nutrition, or medical care. Documents say she was finally able to call 911 after Johnson left a phone on the nightstand, but investigators say he later carried her back to bed after hanging up the call. HPD says officers were previously called to the home in November of 2025, but investigators say the wife told them the husband allegedly told her and the children to remain quiet when police arrived. Neighbors say nothing seemed out of the ordinary, describing Johnson as active in the neighborhood, even attending events like National Night Out. One trauma therapist says people with disabilities are at a greater risk for abuse, and victims in cases like this can face a very long road to healing.
You know, stories like this make me feel so compassionate and heartened for the survivor in this case, the victim in this case, who's had to live with a form of abuse we call coercive control. But the wounds that are created by this form of abuse, psychological, emotional, physical, can be long lasting and quite devastating. The victim finally sought some help, which led to some physical violence. But make no mistake, if somebody's being held against their will for 5+ years, this abuse was long standing. But the road to recovery can be long and hard, but help is available through counseling, through support. There is a lot of help out there. Fortunately, there is a lot of help available in our communities. There are resources, counselors, domestic violence organizations, hotlines. So if you see something that doesn't look altogether normal, might be suspicious, let them know, listen, and say, you know what, here's some resources.
Investigators say the case remains under investigation. Now, Johnson's bail was set at $100,000, but court documents do show that at this time he has bonded out. Reporting live from Clear Lake, Leslie Dellis for Fox 26 News.
Of course, you know, he already bailed himself out. I mean, look at the home. The home is not gated in, you know. And I think, sorry, y'all. I think what it was is that the simple fact is that he confined her to one room of that house. It's a beautiful house. And I mean, you have the kids. I'm sure these kids way on the other side of the house doing what they doing. And they may be young enough where they just like not tripping on going outside because these kids nowadays, they rather be inside doing some YouTube, doing, you know, some games or whatever. So it's probably like kind of sort of normal to them, but to the mother, that may be a different situation. So I'm gonna see what Sweet Pea gotta say because I don't want her to feel that she just back here and we ain't getting no results. We gotta what you got, Sweet Tea?
So the kids may be in the house and not understanding exactly what is going on because he is loving on her, giving her affection and all that they're thinking that he's giving her in front of them. I'm not understanding why he didn't have a provider in the house to help him. What he does when he go to work, I mean, does she just sit in the house all day when he's at work? I mean, it's a lot of questions but no answers.
Yeah, that's a true fact. You know, that is crazy because they also say that he allegedly was out in the community when they, you know, had like trying to see what the security guard or the home associate, you know, he was acted up until this community. Like if nothing was going on, everything was normal. You know, I mean, 46 years old. That's really not old. Your partner. I mean, you know, you kind of like live off. You know what you want, you sell. That's what it is.
And being a neighbor don't mean you have to be a nosy neighbor. But at times when people are a certain type of way, uh, that's that have disability or handicap or whatever the case may be, you know, neighbors seems to come over and check on them. Nobody haven't seen this lady in 5 years. It's a problem. Something that's going on. Like, what is this man was telling these people? You know, they should have had a welfare check to come over way before.
Yeah, and you know about her being disability. I mean, my grandmother was disability. You know, they had nurses come out. They had just nurses or caseworkers rather. They came out to check on her, make sure that you know there was no bed, so she wasn't getting mistreated. So where did this take place at? And I'm assuming this Slym J just my opinion that the case may have been you have this money to, you know, make things happen. So therefore somebody probably thought, you know what, he probably have someone, a personal nurse What they call with a private nurse that they work under the table, or they just sit in a living nurse. I want to say I forgot what it's called, but anyway, just one of those people that take care of that person while the spouse go to work, while the kids go to school. But somewhere through there, if they saying he was giving her allegedly one egg and then dinner, then what about the medication? What I mean, again, just like Sweet Tea say, it's better, you know, uh, some more stuff that needs to be in this. We need some answers. We have more questions than we do answers. So therefore, we got to we got to do some more investigation on this, because this is just too dang on long for somebody to be in a house for 5 years without any not. Where's your people? Like, you don't have no parents, you don't have no cousins, no uncles. Ain't it somebody? And then the kids, like, really, how old are the kids? See, I'm asking more questions than I have answers, but this is some crazy stuff. These are people that live in your community, and you just like, excuse me, Sweet Tea say, I'm sorry, Sweet Pea say, is that where is the neighbors? Where is the people that that cut the yard, that does this? You don't have answers. Like me, I'm nosy. Everybody know me that know I'm nosy. I'll be like, dang, what Mary at? I ain't seen Mary about 3 or 4 months. She left you? Like, what's going on? I mean, come on. Well, let's go to the chat and see what they got to say.
Baby Scorpio said they need to hide this man under the bricks.
Okay.
And that's all we got for right now. But while y'all were talking, I did look it up, and the case is active, and the police are still interviewing the neighbor's family and anyone who may have known about the situation. But they're also going to be looking at her medical records, her prior welfare checks, because apparently somebody was coming checking, and any history for domestic calls to the home. Apparently, the reason why the officers knew what was going on because there was an unrelated welfare concern call-in that happened.
Okay, so we did get somebody that was kind of, they wasn't for sure, but they was kind of like suspicious that it was something going on in the home. Okay, that's good.
And then the main issue, just like what you're saying and what the chat is also saying, many people want to know how it could go unnoticed for so long. And they say it's actually falling back on the city of Houston because of the gaps in social services and lack of actual welfare checks, because he was supposed to be getting welfare checks, but he did not get it. And they want to know how disabled individuals can be isolated without any detection. Because if somebody came to look, they should have seen, right? So.
Right. And let me tell you something about that situation. I can't tell you exactly, as well. I lie. I can't. Let me tell you. So I had an incident where I was taking care of one of my uncles, great uncles, and somebody called on me saying that I was taking his money and doing other things with it. Okay, that is like CPS for adults. These people are gonna come and they're gonna check your house. They're gonna, wherever that person is staying, they're gonna check the check. But when the lady came out there, I was cocked and ready. I had receipts for bubble gum, or if he wanted just, to get a sandwich, or he wanted a soda water from the corner store. I had receipts for everything. This lady told me, she said, you know what? She said, I don't much know why they playing. I don't know why they call on you. She said, I wish that all my people that's taking care of people, would have records of what they do for these people, because you have some of those resident, them kin folks, they money hungry. So they want to take over I take care of him. I get his check. Bitch, you not even trying to go over there and get him no food. You're not trying to see if he got medicine. You're not trying to you wasn't trying to do none of that, but you was willing to go get the check in your name so you can do what you want to do to benefit you and your family, or you and your habits, or you and just whatever you got going on. They do that. I did this thing with, helping with some kids. The CPS came through there. They wrecked my nerves. I went to work. These people were sitting outside of my house. Okay? They come in my house. They tell me what I can and cannot have at my house. These kids, oh, they were my favorite thing. I trained.
True.
These kids did not ask to be here, period. But the situation that they was in, they had to come and stay with me. Okay? But the CPS tell me that I can't have this, I can't have that. What? I mean, when people call people on people that's actually taking care of these kids and these older people, senior citizen, or these disabled people, or people that's, schizophrenic, bipolar, just other things that's wrong with them. If somebody call them, they come out there, they investigate, and then they go to the fullest. They take the people out the house, they take the child out the house, they do all this. And then it go through all this process. Now put this person, these kids, them older people, whatever, in the system. And it was just because somebody got mad at you, somebody was jealous of you, somebody wanted their check, and at the end of the day, it was all full of BS. But
Zarek agrees with you. She says people don't check on one another anymore, but not the neighbors, not the friends, not adults, siblings, not even the kids sometimes, shaking my head. And then she also comes back and says, that's a fact, Slim, about what you just said. We all know a few of those people who claim to be caretakers and not even caring for them.
Exactly. I mean, it's crazy because now I have seen some people that they honestly, I promise, I know they took care of their kids. I have just seen these these men go out there and just go to hell, to take care of these kids. Like they would do anything to make sure that their kids had before they had. They were being a parent. They was, being a survivor. And someone would have an issue and be like, oh, you know what? Oh, she said that thing, she all that. Watch out for the call CPS on that, you know what? And then they saying, your kids, you in the system, you barely making it. You trying to make ends meet on what you have and the knowledge to survive for your kids or for your loved one. And you have somebody over here just give you the blues. Now you done got these people in your life. You don't know when they gonna come by. It's just so much stuff. So people need to stop playing with the CPS and with the CPS for the adults, because y'all put these kids and these adults in this situation and they get in worse situation. Sometimes when these people get into the system, they get treated worse than what they were at the house. But not saying they got treated excuse me, not saying they got treated worse at the house. It's the BS that you call these people and told them that it was an issue at their house because you upset or you want something. Stop playing with these damn people's lives. But see, this should have been checked on immediately. Now that BS stories that people call and report to these different, to the CPS and adult CPS, they go and run over there and it don't really be nothing. It's just somebody full of crap just mad. But the people that really need help, oh, we gotta investigate. It took you 5 years to investigate. Y'all need y'all ass whooped. What you think, Sweet Tea? P? Sorry, I don't know why. I'm thinking about some. I need some drink now. Let's go ahead.
I think that it have been checked on sooner than now. And a lot of people just be into stuff and really can't handle the situation that they get themselves into. It's not making sense to me. Because when you love someone, you don't do no one like the way that he did this wife of his. And I feel like it's a shame because this should have never happened. You have this big old house. You should have some caretakers for this woman, regardless of if you wanted the money to yourself or not. You know this woman needed this help.
Yeah, you People need help. I mean, look at old girl on the Diary of a Mad Black Woman. She was a rich woman, or they was rich, or he was rich.
Exactly. And at the end of that movie, he needed her.
Facts.
He needed her to take care of him,
Mhm.
even though he put her out on their anniversary. Thought the grass was greener on the other side, which he found out it wasn't.
Ratchet.
And the grass that he thought was green on the other side
was burnt.
She was ready to kill him.
Let
him go. Pull her and pull him.
Now, the chat having another angle to that conversation. Like y'all was talking about that. Baby Scorpio said a lot of caretakers are in it just for the money, and then Zyrex comes back and said 100%. In cases like these, it's almost always about the money, and it'll be your own family too. How y'all feel about that? That somebody that he was doing it for the money.
Hey, it's just not just my opinion. My opinion think that he was doing it for the money. I mean, come on, you gotta think about it. You keeping someone alive for 5 years. I have seen and read people that kill people and keep the corpse in the house for a year to 3 years. You know, they don't want to feed them. They don't want to deal with them. They're just going to kill you. I'm still going to get your check and keep it moving. So I felt it was some kind of love there, and maybe it was because of the kids. Maybe he had some kind of love, or maybe he just thought like, I don't need to kill her. I just need to kind of like delete her out of society. Like, you can't really do anything. So I'm going to give you enough life to maintain that check. I mean, look at the house. They said it was like a multi-million-dollar house. You 46. I would like to know what the hell he do. I'm not going to lie. Like, really.
Okay, give me 5 minutes.
Hey.
It can be the fact that even when people did come around, he was saying she was in the bed asleep. You know, we can give people all kinds of excuses because that's a big old house. Don't get me wrong. Whatever, he could say, oh, she just took her medication and she's asleep. So every time someone came over, he gave them an excuse. So yes, 5 years, you hiding somebody behind some closed doors for 5 years, and this is your wife, and people know that you're married to this person. Yes, you in it for the money.
I think so. I definitely think so. That, you know, it's it got to be some deep money there, because, you know, I mean, of course I look at a lot of movies, but a lot of these movies make sense to me. Okay, so I keep you alive for 5 years. You're not gonna get a big lump sum until like maybe you get 50. Maybe when you get 50, you may get 200, you know, thousands or whatever. Or you may get some real good money. So it's just no telling. It's something behind this reason for this man to keep this woman alive for 5 years. It's something. It gotta be, and I'm saying it got to be like winning the lotto kind of money.
Okay, so
what we got?
This man was a master electrician in Houston. And on salary.com, his average salary, the annual salary range for that could be anywhere between 62 to 78. But on Indeed, on ZipRecruiter, it's saying 92. And because he's probably working with the city, he's probably sitting closer to around 80 to 92. The couple lived in a $1 million home. The home was estimated that by the typical Houston thing. So it's reasonable that he made between 70 to 90K per year.
Oh, okay. So, you know, doing good. Now, all this man have this money, making this kind of money. Your wife is disabled. So why you gotta keep her out, you know? Are you ashamed of her? You embarrassed of her? I mean, you making a bunch of money. But it's something It's something that I don't care what nobody say. It's something about that wife that he have to keep her alive, because maybe it is a insurance policy, maybe it's a what is inherit. It's something going on. I just don't see nobody keeping nobody that alive that long, unless it's some money or he have like a little bitty heart. I'm talking about like little bitty heart to keep that woman, his wife, alive just for those kids. And I don't care what you say, just them being. I bet you he got some side pieces. You know, something going on with it. It's too much. It's too much, and we're gonna leave that alone. But yeah, it's some more stuff going on behind the scenes with the reason why he just barely had this woman. Insurance, policies. She's getting inheritance. The kids, something played in there. Or maybe he just didn't have the guts to, even try to end his woman life. I mean, some people, they can be very cruel and very mean, but they not to that level where they want to take someone's life, but they gonna make you suffer. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, if you get it, you get it.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Also, Zara said she agrees with Sweet Pea. She said there's probably some sort of threat, I'm sure. And then she also said art does imitate life. So, I mean,
yeah.
I also took the liberty of looking up what he could have made. Now, there's no confirmed anything for this. So, this is all alleged. But, and then we'll get Baby Scorpio's comment too.
Okay.
But, the typical, if he were to get all the benefits, so like SSI, SSDI, which is the represent payee, like if you, yeah, that could be anywhere between 11K to 21K per year. If he was the medical caregiver, like officially, he could get anywhere between 10K to 29. And if you're part of the waiver program, which is pretty rare here, could be anywhere between 20K to 40K. So you could say if he got all those benefits on the high end, you're looking at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you're looking at almost $100,000 a year if you got it all.
Correct.
So, but again, this is alleged. Nothing has been confirmed for that. I couldn't find any paperwork. Exactly. Also, Baby Scorpio said, I'm sure this lady was not only scared, but depressed as well. No outdoor air, no sunshine, blindfolded all the time. How would that make you feel, Slym and Sweet Pea? If you depended on somebody and they didn't even let you get no fresh air.
I mean, it's okay. So by me looking at the picture, I'm assuming, see that little chair up there on the balcony?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that is like probably, that looked kind of like the front yard, but I'm assuming, just kind of like let her sit there, or either just open up the blinds to, to get some sunlight. But see, this is what gets me. The way technology is now, they have people that they want to pay you like maybe what 10K to stay up in an issue. I mean, what's that? What is that called? The RV.
Mm-hmm.
For 90 days. You can't do this, you can't do that. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking with that. Like, you have some things that can entertain you because you're disabled. So maybe he had things to entertain her, as far as the YouTube, maybe, little sunlight. She probably just seeing stuff. So me, I don't know her disability, but I'm just gonna go with this. Just say, okay, she can't walk, but you can use your hands, your upper body or whatever. Baby, I would have been hands, I would have been doing something. You done gave me too much technology up in this room. I'm gonna try to figure out a way that I can hit 911 on this damn television, this something, where I can get some kind of knowledge so I can just do something crazy. Because this thing, you have this home. This home have a bunch of security. You cannot tell me this house do not have security. Well, we have the security pad where you can go in and hit the what is it called, the alert button,
Mm-hmm.
The panic button, whatever you want to call it. Something like I would have tried to did something. I would try to talk to the kids some kind of way to let them know, but you just don't know what kind of mind tricks he was playing with her and those kids. Because, see, when a person, just like I tell you about these relationships, when a person is trying to get in your head, the first thing they do is take everybody around you from you because of what they make you come into their world. Oh, you know what? She ain't doing nothing but being messy, girl. She probably sitting up there trying to take your man, blah, 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 blah. Giving you all this negative about each person that's in your life. They will have you turn against your mother, your father, your brother, sister, whoever, your family, your immediate family that they know that you hang around with. So once I get that person, all those people out the way, then now I'm constantly going with what I need. My plan is going. So only thing and only people or only person that you need is me, the kids and me. So if he, you just got to be something that you got to work on. You got to be good at it. And when you take everyone out of one person's life and it's just you and that person in that circle and the kids, then you're going to believe what that person said. So her terrified, her brain is gone because she done got brainwashed. She's believing everything that this person's saying. He can be saying, "Oh yeah, they got a project. They're gonna get you better. You're gonna be able to walk again. You're gonna be able to." That's what you start to believe, because when you constantly get something cycled to you every freaking day, whether you believe it or didn't believe it at the beginning, you start to believe it. You start to listen. Okay, we're gonna finally get help for me. We're gonna finally do this, and before you know it, that finally used to be 3 months, 6 months. Now that came to 9 to 12, 1 year, 2 years, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. And then one day, somewhere out of there, you get the courage to say, you know what? The next time I get a chance, I don't give a damn how hard I have to fight to get this chance. I'm going to try to get out of here. I need to get out. I have thought and been in this situation long enough to know that this is not right and I can't take it no more. I need to get out of here. I need help for me. I need help for my kids. And most women that are mothers, they're going to do anything, any means necessary to take care of their kids. They going to go out there and get what needs to be done to protect their kids. She got the nuts, the balls, the whatever you want to call them, to get that phone and to make that phone call. So as to answer your question, I would have been a one person that got really aggressive with trying to get out of that, because like I said, when you have somebody that get into your mind and brainwash you, then it kind of be hard to get out of it. Just like the abusive relationships, the controlling, all of that. This is what this person played in her life. And I'm glad that she got some courage to get it, excuse me, to get it done. So, Sweet Pea, what you think and how would you handle this situation?
Now, I do agree with Slim J just told opinion about the fact that we do not know this lady disability. Now, they have a balcony, and as she mentioned, that chair that's there, normally people would try to put decoration out to make it look good. And I believe that's exactly what was going on here. The fact that he never let this lady have access to a phone, so that let you know that he was controlling of her anyway. He was brainwashing the kids, like Slim J was saying. Now, the thing that we never will know is like, what did this woman do to him to deserve this before? And even whatever she did, she doesn't deserve this treatment that this man is giving her, in my opinion, Sweet Pea opinion. Um,
So let me ask this question then. If we take into
but we
account
still
that,
have to realize this lady never had no sunlight coming into this house, and they
oh yeah,
say darkness brings depression.
so you think she
Dark
was depressed?
colors. When you have dark colors into your household, it brings depression.
So do you think
Brings
she was?
So
Do you think she was depressed?
we have a lot of questions and answers,
I
like
don't
I'm
think she
saying.
can hear me.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if she can hear you. So they were saying, do you think that can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. I can hear you
Okay.
fine.
Okay, that do you think she was depressed from being in that dark room? I really do think she was depressed. I mean, heck yeah.
I think she was too. No, like I say, dark colors bring depression.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, like it's good that they looking into this, and trust and believe. This is not the first case. This is just the first case that have actually got out into the open. Because it's a lot of people out there. You have a lot of people that's their own kids is putting them up in the back room, letting them lay up in urine, feces, barely feeding these people, and then the only time they really want to do a whole full maintenance on these people and is when they know that those people's gonna come out and check on them. Oh yeah, they're gonna come out and see if your nails and your hair is done and all this. That's when they clean you. And then the next time you won't see that person, to check on you, welfare check for a couple more months. Because if your neighbors excuse me, if your neighbors or some other people don't come by and check on them, then you assume that they doing good. My grandmother, she had one leg. They amputated her leg. When she got finished eating her breakfast, we rolled her outside on the porch, put her little stuff out there that she liked, her little snacks or whatever. She sat on the porch and she enjoyed the birds, the cats, or just the people riding down the street. The people across the street, they'll come and talk to her, check on everything. When they did not see her out there, oh, they would call. They would come by. Yeah, I ain't see Miss such such. Oh, well, she in the hospital. Or sometimes we'll just say, you know what, she in the hospital, da da da, whatever. When she get out the hospital, they would be the main one to come over there and check on her. That's when I don't care if I'm mad at you or not. When it comes to your health and stuff like that, we need to check on our people. We need to check on our friends. People go through a lot, and then that's crazy. These people have money. Money is not their problem. It's the craziness, however you feel that I should stay in the house and you should be able to do what you want to do. People say, oh man, if I had this much of money, I had no, you're a damn lie. Money do not make happiness. It doesn't. It solves problems. Some of them, but not a lot of them. But we're going to go to chat line, then we're going to get into this other one because I know y'all love being up with me, but I don't want to keep y'all up all night long. So we're going to listen to the last part of this, and then we're going to get to our next little
All
topic.
right. So Baby Scorpio said that was the only light that made her happy. In reference to what you were talking about not too long ago.
Oh yeah, her sitting in the window or whatever. Yeah.
And we already covered the other ones, but I just wanted to let everybody know I appreciate you guys going ahead and doing what we asked. Slym is at 20 subscribers right now, so we're gonna keep it trust. So we still trying to get our goal. We still need to be at 50 by the end of the quarter, so we can get another 50 by the end of that quarter. But thank you all for rocking
Yes,
with us.
thank you.
And also shout out to the Untouchable Empire for popping in and popping out, because we already know we got a lot of stuff going on that side. But I appreciate you guys. I really do, coming in and supporting Slym, because he does good content.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, that's all I got on my side. So whenever you're ready.
Well, let's see if Sweet Pea have anything else to say on this topic, and then we can move to the next one. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
You heard me? Oh, I'm trying to see if Sweet Pea heard me over here, and
Oh,
you heard me? You heard
yeah.
me? Okay. I was just trying to see if she had anything else to say on this one. On this last one.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so we have kids that go to school. We have had kids that was in school. And of course, when we was coming up, it was different. I mean, you go out there, you get your ass whooped, or either you whoop ass, either or. Keep it moving. Well, now, this one child, excuse me, who was 12 years old, her name was Jalen West, and she moved to a new school. And I've been there. I know what it means. I hate it. It was hard. Now, when I moved to the first new school, it was cool because I grew up like next to this little town. But then when I moved from where I was at to Houston, it was way different. No friends. Who I'm gonna talk to? I need to be by myself. I don't know these city slicker people. I'm country style, you know. So anyway, this little girl, she moved to a different, little county town, probably, I think it is. But anyway, she was getting bullied. Her dad went up there and talked to him, and most young ladies, little girls, do not have their fathers to go and talk to no teachers, lesson known, being in their life. And her dad took the time out and showed his responsibility to protect his daughter. He went and talked to the school. Hey, my daughter's getting bullied. The mother went there. My daughter's getting bullied. Okay, we have talked to the school. We're trying to get this problem solved. Well, unfortunately, the little girl got on the school bus, and she was getting off the school bus. She got off the school bus, and some more girls got off the school bus with her. And it turned out that the little girl ended up having a fight. She walked off from the fight. She later collapsed. When her friends saw her, they immediately got in touch with her mother, and they called, 911. But before that, this what gets me. If I talk to the school and the school bus driver know that my child get off at this stop by herself or by himself, why in the hell did you let these other kids get off with this child? Another thing, if my child is fighting and you a grown person, why did you as a grown person let these kids keep on fighting you? Oh, well, that's not my problem. It's not. Okay, it was just so many wrongs in this situation. And this is not the first wrong. This is the first wrong that they have brought to the internet. Because this been going on for the longest.
The village is not raising the children no more, Slym.
See? This is crazy. So, excuse me. I want y'all to check this out and listen to the people that did not participate in saving this little girl. Life was taken too fast behind people that don't care. But then let's think if it's your child. Let's see what you got.
Meanwhile, another tragic story, this one out of Douglas County, where police were investigating the death of a middle school girl who died following a fight just after getting off the school bus. Now, these are photos shared with 11 Alive by the family of 12-year-old Jada.
Having a little bit of technical difficulty, but I will say, guys,
that pretty
yeah,
innocent life.
Yep. It's a travesty. I'm not even gonna lie. For this to happen to her, to any kid. I mean, it shouldn't happen to any kid, but I mean, even if she did have some issues with those kids, it shouldn't have been that, you know. I'm just giving time for the video to load, but yeah, but
Yeah.
it shouldn't have come to that. But so let's go ahead and play. It's only like a second. So.
Meanwhile, another tragic story. This one out of Douglas County, where
But it don't want to play. I'm gonna download it real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll play it again.
So my thing is about this is like, see, first of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, Slym J, just my opinion. You all nowadays, not all, but some, y'all letting y'all kids be in too many grown people faces, dealing with grown people situation. You let them see everything that goes on, and those kids are sponges. They see what's going on. They see you fighting with people. They see you talking crazy to people. The way you act is the way your child react, because your child look up to you. You is your child, hero. You know, you your child's the one that's okay. This is what my mama do. This is how my mama dress. This is how my mama treats somebody. This is how my daddy treat a female. This is how my daddy talk to a female. You get where I'm going with it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You got to think, when you have your child around you, think about how you react, think about how you respond to different situations. Because if you react crazy in a situation, your child going to act crazy in a situation when they get into that situation or something similar to it.
Right.
If you get into a situation and you be calm and try to be collected and look, I'm sorry, I really didn't see you, but I apologize. I don't want no misunderstanding. I apologize. You going by your business. But if you go out there, you're like, well, you were set up in my mother ducking way, and you what you got, And when you start doing all that, that's how your child react, because your child is looking at you as a mirror. They say, okay, you know what? That's how my daddy act. That's how my mama act. That's how I'm going to handle situations. So sometimes you just take a deep breath, because we all stress out about something. We all going through things. Okay? We all have our little things, but just try to take the negative and turn it into a positive, especially when you're doing it in front of your child. Stop sitting out here thinking that your child not out here doing stuff when they really are. Stop sitting up here doing stuff that you don't want your child to do in front of your child. If you don't want your child, out there on the corner shooting dice, playing dominoes, why would you go and do that in front of them? Practice what you preach. Your child react off of your knowledge of what you and how you react to situations.
So again, I say that it takes a village to raise the children, and we don't have that village anymore. You have kids out here that's cussing more harder than these grown folks out here, because that's what the parent is doing at home.
Mm-hmm.
They cussing, and then they videoing the kids thinking that it's funny, and it's nothing funny about this child that's cussing.
Hello.
Why would they allow their child to cuss like that? Now, I have a child, and I know my child cuss, but my child dare not to cuss.
Meanwhile, another tragic story. This one out of Douglas County.
She better respect and put Mr. and Mrs. on these folks' name. That's what I'm teaching my child. You have 30-year-old grandmothers out here, which don't make no sense to me, because that is a child raising a child and another child raising another child. You haven't even grown yet.
Exactly.
And you think it's cool to be out here just cussing and going off? Yeah, of course. When a child go to the school and he start calling the teachers or she start calling the teachers B's and H's and all this stuff, yeah, they doing it because they know they can get away with it. Because if you call my mama, guess what my mama gonna come do? She gonna come up here and give you the same business.
Exactly.
That's exactly what she's gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna cut up every chance I get, cause I already know what
Yeah,
my
you
mama
never.
gonna come to do. She ain't gonna believe you anyhow.
Yeah. Because your mama, act like that. And then see, that's another thing. You saying that your child is not bad. You saying your child is not doing this. You know your damn child is bad. You know the way your child act. Half of the time you cannot control your child because they have got so out of hand until you scared of your own damn child. That's sad. You let your child talk to you like your child is your friend. Your child is not your friend. Okay? You can never be friends with your child. You can talk to your child and you can let your child give their opinion. But to be friends with your child? Hell nah. If I say no, that means no. We don't need to talk about it. Why we need to negotiate with the I said? No is what I mean, as no is what I said. We don't need to negotiate with for what? No. You want to sit up here and buy your child stuff that they don't much deserve. Why I'm gonna sit out here and spend excuse me, $200 on some damn Jordans and you bring C's and D's to the house and F's. Why? Why I'm gonna give you something and you can't keep your room clean? Why I'm gonna give you something you cannot follow just simple directions? And these kids out here, man, we have these kids that stand in the ghetto just doing bad. I mean, they struggling real hard. And those are the kids that's so freaking on board. They just, yes, ma'am, no, sir, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. And they got their mom out there throwing that ass in a circle. They daddy out there slanging a dope and doing whatever. And they out here just trying to be on because they trying to get out the ghetto. They trying to break the cycle. They trying to live better than what their parents have showed them or taught them. You have some of those kids like that, but you have more kids that follow the bad shit than the good stuff. But this little girl, she was just trying to just go to school. She wasn't much trying to blend in. And from what I heard, she was a nice little girl. She was a normal little girl. She was just the yes man or no man or yes, she was just one of those kids. But these kids was upset at her because of what? See, they get confused. See, that's another thing. Y'all have these kids dressing all these damn design ass clothes that you really can't afford until income tax time or until you get, just a little more money. You'll settle there and go buy your kids something that don't much have nothing to do with school. It's all about fashion. It's about fashion. You want your child to wear the fashion, but they can't spell fashion. The clothes do not make the child. The child make the clothes. That's what you gotta realize. Y'all gotta change the way these kids are raised up. Cause you got more kids out here on drugs with STDs. I'm talking about younger than freaking 15 with STDs. On pills. Skipping school. Like when I was coming up, I think the dropout was, we're gonna just say 15. Now that dropout done went higher. We gotta do better to get better, to be better. So what you got?
Baby Scorpio said, "My child can talk to me about anything. We can even play, but I bet you she knows when I mean business and
Exactly.
time out for the foolish."
Hello. Yes.
Also, it's not allowing me to pull up any videos right now on
Mm.
Restream at all. But I will tell you that the video was a few seconds. We did get a chance. Sweet Pea was able to remark about just how the girl looked in general and
Okay.
how she looked like a sweet young lady for the most part. And I mean, we had a dialogue, even though we can't hear each other, but basically just saying that, it shouldn't have went that far. And the girl had a history of like seizures and things of that nature, I believe, allegedly, because I was doing some research. So it kind of just aggravated the whole situation. So
Okay. No, yeah. See, these kids, they need their help. They need their parents. They need somebody to be mature, somebody to be positive, and somebody to show them some good love. I mean, it's just crazy right now. I just look at these kids. You supposed to be at school. You not even much in junior high good. Like I think these kids is like 6th, 7th grade.
mm-hmm.
The whole dang on like they was on Metro. That school way back there. And y'all way up here on the corner. Begging at the corner store. Your little ass supposed to be at school, not begging. If you don't have money for lunch, I know you can get free lunch. But they just, and then they pick on you because of what you wear. That's why I said and I'm so glad. And I'm not gonna lie. At first, I didn't like it, but I'm glad that the school district went to the length to make uniforms. That way, kids would not feel out of place. But guess what? That was a good idea. Well, why in the hell y'all got to make those damn uniforms so freaking high? Y'all know y'all play too damn much. I sit up there and look at a little skirt, trying to help people. If I can help, I try to help. They talking about that skirt. $35. $35 for what? It's only one skirt? Because it got pleats in it? Girl, I used to make that up in homemaking. They talking about $35 for a skirt. A uniform skirt for a little girl that's like 7 years, 8 years old. I don't much pay $35 for a damn skirt. What the heck? Y'all is tripping. Why you cannot make these uniforms where they can be priced, like to help people. You have these people low income. What was that store called? Phallus Paralysis, something like that. I forgot it was called, but they sold uniforms for the kids. I mean, you go in there and get like the little toddlers, I think from preschool to maybe third or fourth grade, $2.99, $3, somewhere through there. Just to have a uniform for those kids to go to school. Not have to worry about if it say it's Nautical, it's Louis Vuitton, it's Guess, it's Gucci, it's Nike. No, it's what school you go to. If you go to Thurgood, Yates, MB Smiley, the Brooks, whatever school you went to, they got that little name on there and go on by your business. But now y'all still want to have these kids uniforms high, and then you want them to come on your website and tell me you can't wear this jacket. I do not have no problem with this rules. It's the price that kills it for me, because everybody don't have that money to get these kids that sweater that's at $30, $45. Y'all know y'all should be a damn shame. Y'all need Jesus, because that's too damn high. But anyway, this little girl, she had a fight, and it was so sad because the simple fact, like I said, the bus driver let the other kids get off with her and let those kids jump on her or fight her. All right. So after that, she, allegedly walk away and, going home or whatever. And probably was going home to tell her dad, her mom, that this is what's going on. But she didn't make it. She collapsed before she was steps from her front door. Went to the hospital, went into a coma. Allegedly, this is what I'm telling you, what I heard, allegedly. She went into that coma, and then when she went into that coma, guess what? They say if she come out of it, she's going to be brain dead. So that means she's going to be a vegetable. Why? What was so serious? What was so bad? What was so harmful for you all to go and fight this little girl? What made you go out there and fight this little girl? And you know what the kids did? They video it. You know what the adults did? They passed by. You know what the school bus driver did? Let them off. You know what the principal and the people at the school ignored it. So you tell me if that was your child, how would you react? But you know what I appreciate about this young lady, that her mother, she's hurting like your mother dug her. But she did not even go raw with these people. She did not even act negative with these little kids. She say, what happened to the love? That's only thing I want is love. Why can't we love each other? She didn't say, I want them little heifers to go to hell, burn, or get locked up or whatever. She didn't say nothing negative. She said, what happened to the love? Them the kind of young people that you have to appreciate, regardless through all the trials and tribulation that's going on. That woman still came positive and say, what happened to the love? Y'all took this woman child from her. I don't know if we can't get the witch color, but I'm not gonna hold y'all, too long. I just want y'all to listen to people. I'm not telling you get into these people's business, but be aware of your surroundings. Always remember, if someone's watching you, and always remember that same position that you see somebody in, that you don't turn your back or turn your head or turn your eyes around, and not paying attention, not giving down. That's not my problem. Remember, just think about this. That same freaking situation that person in, it can be you. It can be you. And don't sit up here and say, oh nah, it can never be me because I got my shit together. Baby, the Lord give it and the Lord take it. Because see, sometimes when you think that you can look so high and forget about where you came from, sometimes you need a reminder where you came from. So show love, show respect, try to stay positive. We got enough bull crap out here dealing with y'all president and his little shenanigans going on. Let's try to keep it moving. Let's stay positive and help each other. It's still some good people out here. It's still some people that shows love and to show some understanding and appreciate the things that you do with them or for them. So, I hope y'all got something out of this. I hope y'all enjoy it. And y'all remember, stay prayed up, stay positive, because it's always something out there that's going to try to bring you to a negative lifestyle or thoughts. It's always, the devil is very busy. So we're going to go to the chat line and see what they said. Then we're going to get out of this, Kenya.
I don't know if you can hear me or not. Can you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Because Restream is acting crazy over here. Anyway, Baby Scorpio said the first thing she said was bus driver not caring about them. My opinion is they in it to get a paycheck.
Facts.
And Baby Scorpio comes again and says, people that record things are just trying to get money. They're not thinking about the family until it becomes their family.
Facts.
So that's all we got for that.
Okay, well, I want to just thank Sweet Pea for coming in and out. Just something we doing. We just trying to do new things and trying to get to what we trying to get. We trying to be positive and give y'all some light on life.
Right. So, and before Slim gives the last word,
it was a pleasure with having my voice on the mic with y'all tonight. Thank y'all for listening and tuning in. I'm gonna be like Slym J. Push that like, share, and comment button.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, like I said, y'all, stay positive, you know, and just keep looking up because I mean, it's gonna get shaky, but y'all gotta stay strong. What you got, JG?
Last thing before you close out again, shout out to Untouchable Empire for coming through. We had about I think 6 or 7 people in the building at one time.
Yes, thank you all.
So we
Thank you all.
appreciate you. Also, when the stream is over, if you guys want to go over there to Nino, you can. So I'm just gonna show his thumbnail, and then you won't hear me no more. It'll be all Slim. So this is thumbnail. You can go over there to Nino Nation. He's live right now as well, and they're talking about modern women. Yesterday they talked about modern men, so they're just keeping it accountable. So, but anyway, Slim, as always, you did a great job, and back to you.
Okay, y'all. Again, thank you all for tuning in with Slym J. Just my opinion. Stay prayed up, stay positive. My thing is, we gotta do better to get better to be better. And with that said, much love. Peace out.
I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problem.